Hi, everybody, and Happy New Year. It's Pam Beitzel with the Beitzel team here at Realty Executives Northern Arizona. It is great to see you all again, even though I'm not really seeing you, but to be with you all again sharing this Monday market report. It's the first of my monthly market reports we'll do on the first Monday of every month. Normally it'll be a monthly statistics. This time it's a look back at 2019 and kind of comparing it to the year before and seeing what's going on in the markets. So thanks so much for being here. I think the headline of 2019 and where we are right now would be it continued to be a very strong seller's market, and we need listings. We have strong buyer demand and not enough homes to sell. So if you have been thinking about selling your home, it's a great time to jump into the market. Don't let the fact that it's winter or early spring scare you. There are buyers out there right now. Okay, so let's take a look at a little something that I've prepared that gives a view of what's been going on. So what I want to do is switch over to the screen here, and I want to show you this. So let's look at the local yearly market stats. So last year in the whole area, we had an average of $326,000 for the price. That jumped 5.8% overall to $345,000. In the Prescott area, the average sales price went from $407,000 in 2018 to $425,000 in 2019 for a gain of 4.36%. It was the lowest. One thing I will say is that the median for Prescott is well over $500,000 right now, and the median listing price, believe it or not, is well over $6,000. So that market has really been kind of pushed. The other, I think the big news is Prescott Valley. Their gain was 8.6%, the biggest of the area. I did not look at Chino, I must say, but 317,000 now as opposed to 292 back in 2018. So here's some general takeaways, and then we'll look at a few other small graphs. The inventory does remain low, making it hard for people to move around. And if a buyer can't find a home to buy, then they cannot sell their own home. And this is exacerbating the problem of low inventories even more. I also think that California sellers are going to have a little bit harder time selling. You may have noticed that the population in California actually declined. And this might slow us down just a bit. Again, if they can't sell, then they can't move here. So actually it could maybe, I'm hoping, relieve the pressure just a little bit or slow it down enough for us to make some gains in inventories, because I've got some buyers who really need to find some homes to buy. Overall, buyer demand is outpacing the new listing supply. I'm going to show you that the sold listings are higher than the new listings. So homes that have been on the market are getting bought up slowly, but buyers unfortunately are having to accept less house for their money. That can be really frustrating for a buyer. Buyers, I would encourage patience. When something that you like comes on, please let me know. And sellers, remember, it's a great time to sell. Buyers are out there. One thing that is a bright spot for buyers, and I wouldn't say sellers it's anything to be concerned about, but I've seen that sellers are a little bit more willing to negotiate right now. The list to sell ratios in all areas are dropping to 95% or below, or they have for the winter. That could go up. But right now, sellers know they have a good thing in the market. It's winter. They want to get their home sold. Usually people who list in the winter, they kind of have a reason. They kind of have a place they need to be. And so we've seen that. So buyers, there is a bright spot there. And hopefully that will be something that you can take away that's a little bit positive, because it is a rough market for buyers. Sellers, I would also say that to really help your house stand out, make it a house where buyers don't have to accept less. Anything that is clean, where you've painted and done those fix-ups that I've talked about so many times, that's important to do. You'll get more money in this market where buyers don't feel they have to settle. So one last thing just to look at right here, this is the ARC typical number of listings for Prescott. You see that it goes way up in the summer. That's normal. But this black line are those sold listings I was talking about, outpacing the new listings. Our absorption rate continues to be a very strong seller's market. It was a buyer's market kind of back in the summer. So buyers, that continues to be the best time for sellers and buyers to have more of a balanced market. And here's that list to sell ratio I was telling you about. Looking at Prescott Valley, one of the interesting differences is that they didn't have that arc. Their listings have remained pretty steady all year long. And look at that absorption rate. They're down to only 1.75 months of inventory. Super strong seller's market there. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me. I am Pam Beitzel with Realty Executives Northern Arizona. If you're interested in buying or selling, please call us. We'd love to sit down with you in your home and talk about what you might be able to get for your house and how we might be able to help you to market it just right so that you get the highest price you can possibly get. And buyers, we are on your side too, helping you to get the best prices and find the best house as well. Thanks so much, everybody. I hope that you have a great January. Bye.